Hello, episode 5. Thanks to those of you that have already subscribed and shared and commented and liked. I really appreciate that. I'm going to dip back into an urban world this time because I just think it's more rife with content and it's at the right level of difficulty, I think, for my skill set where I'm at the moment. So let's get back into an urban world. 18,884 will be the score to beat. Once again, no moving, but I can pan around and I can zoom in my relentless hunt for clues. So let's get going, see where I am here. Okay. Do you know what? Gut instinct, first things first, was Japan. I have no idea why. I have been to Japan, but only to a few... No, only to a few areas. But just something about the... Is that some Japanese writing there? No. Okay, so... I may be a billion miles away. Oh, hold on. That's I don't know. Those like snub-nose vehicles you do get, I feel, a lot in Japan. What do we got up there? There's a sign. Hello. Hello. So we've got some Japanese-looking script, which only confirms my gut instinct. Yep, and we've got a chappie on a bike here. And they look Asian for sure. Though obviously I can't zoom in enough to get an accurate read on that. But all signs point to Japan so far. So let's have a little spin around and see if we can make out anything that might give us some clues as to where in Japan we are, because it's a long old country, Japan. So very difficult to get good points unless you know exactly where you are. I'm feeling weather looks nice, and I'm guessing that generally means that I mean, let's get into Japan and just let's have a little look-see and see what we got. Okay, so yeah, relative. So yeah, Japan. I always forget how far north it is. It is quite up there. Sort of parallel to northern China. So I think because it looks so sunny, I'm going to go as far south as possible, which is a risk because if it ends up being far north, then yeah, I'm not going to get many points at all. But I don't know what else to go off. So we've got the sun is casting a shadow here. So the sun's in the south, I think. Yeah. Which means we're in the northern hemisphere, which Japan is, as we've just seen. And I think, without boring myself and you all to tears, I'm just going to get in there and go with my gut on this one. So, yeah, as I said, I'm going south. Looks very sunny. The sunny south. One thing I will say is that the buildings look... Because sometimes if the buildings look really, really new, that suggests that you're in Hiroshima or Fukushima or somewhere that was leveled by disaster. So this doesn't necessarily look that new, I would say. So I'm going to avoid Hiroshima. Oh, and Nagasaki as well. So I'm going to go into... Fukuoka, because I like the sound of that, and I've got a feeling that I went to a rugby game there in 2019 for the World Cup, although I'm not sure. That could be an absolute lie. Yeah, let's get into Fukuoka because I like the sound of that. And then I'm going to come inland a bit because it doesn't feel coastal, and I'm going to go down this street here. Boom, let's go. Not bad. Oh, okay. So I ruled out Hiroshima. So the buildings, maybe they were more modern than I was giving them credit for. They just looked a bit pants. But that's not bad, considering. So we are in Japan. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. We could have been in Taiwan or something. Yeah, I'll take that. So it was in Hiroshima, or Hiroshima, however you pronounce it. But as far as Japan goes, to be within 129 miles, Not too bad at all. 4-3-1-3 to get the game started. I'll take that. Right, where are we now? This is somewhere different. Gut instinct here is Asia again. But that's a big old continent, so let's search for clues. Right, so that text up here is... I always get tripped up on this. I think it's Thailand, but it could be Laos. Pretty much is where we're at with that. It could really, looking at it, could be either. Could be either. What I would really like is a flag. If I could get a flag, that would really help. I feel like, just statistically, it's more likely to be Thailand. And I don't remember Laos being this green. No, it was quite green, actually. So that doesn't help. I need to figure out a way of differentiating between Laos and Thailand. Otherwise, this is going to trip me up every single time. Let's get in here. Yeah. No help. There's no real... I'm going to have to do my research because there must be something that's like, that's a dead giveaway for Laos or Thailand. I think I'm leaning towards Thailand, to be honest. But I might, again, go a bit cheeky and get in sort of close to Laos to cover the points a little bit. Let's have a look where the sun is. We can't really tell because it's behind the clouds. It's always tricky when it's... Oh, yeah, you can't really see, can you? Okay. Is there any English language? A little bit, but not loads, which suggests it's maybe not a massively touristy area. I'm going to get into Asia. Southeast Asia, to be more Pacific. And I'm going to get into sort of maybe this area because Laos here. And I do think it's Thailand. So look, if you look at the text of the Thai places and then look at that, it isn't that, is it? It's more Laos, isn't it? Yeah, it kind of is more Laos. Oh, no. Well, it isn't. We've been stung by going in Vientiane before, and I recall now that Vientiane was much more built up. So I don't think this is going to be Vientiane. But then every time I rule somewhere out, it ends up being there. So who knows at this stage? I'm going to maybe go in towards, en route to, like, Luang Prabang, which is up here. Yeah. Luang Prabang, bebe. Let's get in there then. Luang Prabang, bebe. On this road here. Yeah, or could it be Luang Prabang? I mean, again, I've said it enough times. Let's do it. Oh, it's done me again. Oh, Southeast Asia, you've done me again. It was Cambodia, which I didn't even really think about, did I? And again, it is annoying because I did this package around Southeast Asia, Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos, Thailand. I have been to Siem Reap. That's where Angkor Wat is. Yeah, look, there it is. But that doesn't look anything like what I remember it. It makes me think. Well, what was the point? Why did I even bother going? I haven't remembered any of it, clearly. I'll have to go back again. I mean, it was, to be fair, nearly 10 years ago now. But still, did I even take in any of my surroundings, or was I just drunk all the time? I don't think I travelled well, pretty much. If I could do it all again, I would do it very differently. Let's put it that way. Right. Well, it's not disastrous, but I mean, in terms of Southeast Asia, I couldn't really have been much further away. So 2,939 points for that. So I'm absolutely creeping my way through this game. I'm still waiting for that real, mad guess where I'm extremely close. I've had one where I was in Manchester, but I kind of... Yeah, there was a road sign saying you're in Manchester, so that's not really much. I can't really claim much credit for that. Right, Anyway, I digress. This is almost certainly America. These kind of green road signs, Grand View, and does that say Virginia? Yeah. So that could be a good sign. So I'm definitely going to get in and around Virginia. The sun is casting a shadow that way, so it's over there in the south. So we're definitely northern hemisphere. We're driving on the right. I mean, yeah, it's America. It has to be. Again, sometimes it can be a bit sticky with Canada. I'm not skilled enough to differentiate between the two, but this looks pretty American. One thing I will have a quick look around for is flags. They love their flags in America, and if this is in Virginia, what does that say? Yeah, Grand View, Virginia. Oh, there are going to be. Yeah, my American knowledge is not amazing, but I might just get in and around Virginia and see what we got. See what we got. West Virginia. Yeah, Virginia is its own state, isn't it? So West Virginia and Virginia. Whatever happened to East Virginia? We don't talk about that. Lynchburg. Ooh. That's caught my eye, so I'm almost tempted to go there. What was the thing I saw? Grand View. Grand View. Oh, you should check it out. You'll get a grand view down there. South Boston. Where can one get a grand view? Okay, I can't see it. So I'm going to go... What caught my eye? Lynchburg. There. I mean, the sign is pointing to Virginia, isn't it? Which means... I mean, it could also just be like Virginia Street, couldn't it? Virginia Boulevard or something. In which case, I'm going to come out of Virginia. I'm going to go somewhere nearby, like maybe around here. I mean, America is an absolute crapshoot for me. I'm sure you can maybe tell what state you're in by the license plates, or... I mean, it all just feels quite generic, doesn't it? With all due respect to this part of America, but I do think it is around here. So let's go Kentucky. I want to go close to Virginia. I'm going to go West Virginia because no, it's very green. I mean, I know there's a little bit of greenage around here, but yeah, I'm going to steer clear. I'm going to go North Carolina. I mean, obviously, I don't know. So let's go Yanceyville. Timberlake. Let's get in there. Senorita, I feel for you. Durham Road. It has to bend round to the left, doesn't it? So it's that bit of road there, isn't it? That's where we are. Done. Oh, no. Okay, so it was America, at least. But yeah, absolutely miles away. So it would have just been like a Virginia Road or something. I'm sure there's a absolutely monumental landmark called Grand View or something. I think it might just be, there's just the road names. So let's get in and see so that we know for next time. We're on, yeah, Grand View. And it was Grand View Boulevard. I did say that, didn't I? And Virginia Lane. So the only two road signs I had to go off were very misleading. But then there were quite clearly road signs as opposed to, you know, like pointing you towards the state or anything else. So I'm an idiot, a loser, microphone abuser. We won't talk any more about that. I hate it when it's America because I'm guaranteed a bad score. Right, what have we got here? This is interesting. Okay. Escritorio de Advocacia. Okay. Spanish speaking, but not Spain. I mean, this is not giving me Spain at all. So that is South America. I'm not going to say Mexico because it doesn't look dry enough to be Mexico. And it also looks quite muggy. And Mexico is quite crisp normally, isn't it? Quite clear blue, sunny, dry days because it's quite desertous. Despite the fact that desertous is not a word. Okay, so let's get into South America. The plants are a little bit tropical. Yeah, I mean, sort of. I mean, over here, sort of. What have we got on the plates? Can't really see. They've all been blurred out. Have we got any flags? We haven't had any flags. I feel like that's unlucky. You do quite often get flags, and they obviously are a massive help with getting you into the right country. Whereas here, no joy whatsoever. It looks like a pretty bum-out town, I will say. Apologies to anybody who may end up being from this town, though I doubt any of you are watching. So this is Pare, which, where did we have that before? That ended up being Puerto Rico, wasn't it? Something like that. Which it could be, because they do speak, but then if Pare could just mean stop in Spanish, in which case that doesn't help. So Cuba, Puerto Rico's up here. Dominican Republic. Could it be? Could it be? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that. Even though if it's in South America, I'm screwed. But let's do that. Let's go for a reasonable sized town, inland. What about this one here? Santiago de los Caballeros, which means Saint of the Horses, I think. Probably doesn't. But it's something I can say at least, isn't it? Oh no, it was Portuguese. The language was Portuguese. So no, because it definitely said Pare it definitely said Pare in Puerto Rico, didn't it? So maybe it just means stop in both languages. Who knows? I'll find out after the video. But that's okay. Again, damn. I just kind of want to get one of these heroic guesses where I just pick a random little island. But okay, it was in Brazil, so it was Portuguese. We were in Santarém, but we were quite a long way away. I suppose at least it wasn't right in the very bottom of Brazil, because then we would have had no points at all. But we've at least got a smidgen, to take with us here. Okay, last round. I mean, yeah, the best score I can get here is 13,589. So, yeah, not a great round. But we've had fun. Where are we now? Okay. Okay, we've got some clues. That's good. Tian Tan Kinai Buffet. We've got an absolute smorgasbord of stuff going on here, because we've got this, which looks Chinese. We've got this, which looks kind of not quite German, but maybe like Latvian or Estonian, something like that. I don't know. And then obviously we've got this, which initially made me think China, but it looks like we might be in Chinatown in a place that isn't China. Yeah, because the rest of it is all looking very European. So what have we got there? Cosmetica with a Z and a K. So that's all giving me... Okay. Right. Mutargi. So this is giving me... I'm getting hungry. And not in the literal sense of the word. The country, Hungary, I'm getting from this. Yeah. I'm not getting Budapest necessarily, although it does look like quite a major city. Let's get into Europe and just see if I'm steered anywhere by... What did I say? Why am I going to Bulgaria? Hungary, yeah. So let's have a look at some of the words. I'm not really... Oh yeah, look, we've got the O's here with the dots over. But I'll tell you what we haven't got is the U's. God, how much I'd love to just be there right now. Anywhere but here. I feel claustrophobic in my own life. Just want to get away. I've got to get away. Laszlo. That's also... Laszlo... What's that from? Oh, The Alienist. Laszlo Kreisler. Where's he from? He's from Austria. I don't think it's Austria. No, this is... Yeah, these used with the umlauts over the top. And this word, mutargi... I'm definitely thinking Hungary. I think I might go with Budapest, you know, just because it does look like quite a major city. I mean, I definitely made a mistake by getting sucked into this Chinese shop to begin with. Yep. That sums it up, doesn't it? Wasarnap is Nitva. Come on, guys. Wasarnap is Nitva. Everybody knows that. Okay. Oh, you've got a big building in the background there. That's what I mean. It's all... I'm going to get it into Budapest, I think. What's another European capital that I could maybe see this being? Maybe Romania? But the language, it doesn't feel Romanian to me. My gut is... My gut was hungry on this one. No pun intended there. And also, Hungary does border Austria, which is where Laszlo Kreisler was from in the TV series The Alienist, which is quite good, if anyone fancies picking up something new. Right, let's get into Budapest. I'm going for it. Because I was going to say, again, I've been there and I don't recognise it, but every time I say that, it seems to be there. So, what do I know? Let's just get into a street that curves, so we're... facing north here, and it's a sort of a four-way thing. Just on the off chance. What's this? No, those roads are too big. All right, let's go here. Yaman. There we go. Oh wow. Okay, wrong side of the river, but right city. Wow. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's one of my best guesses yet, purely because I really didn't know even which country I was in, to be honest. So to get the right city in the right country and the right area, 1.6 miles away, that's a good one to end on. I'm chuffed with that. I mean, look at that. If you zoom out, you're absolutely laughing, mate. Oh, what have I done? Oh, there we go. I've opened it up on Google Maps. Let's not do that. So let's get in. I mean, yeah, very happy with that. If I have a look, I wasn't happy with exactly where I placed my guess, but yeah, cool. So my gut being hungry was the right call there. I'm absolutely, yeah, to get in within 1.6 miles, given I've got the whole world. I mean, it was pretty much definitely Europe, and it was pretty much guaranteed to be this part of Europe, but yeah, all right, I won't labour that anymore. That's a result. That's a turnout for the books, that one. So yeah, we'll end that on a high. Good stuff. Happy with that. Thanks for watching again, guys, and yeah, more content to come. Please like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. All that good stuff. Yeah, please just help me get this off and running, and I'll keep the questionable content coming. Cheers all. Bye-bye.